And I know that sometimes it's okay when you're, especially when you drive the same path every day and it's a boring drive because you've done it so many times. It's kind of nice to have that autopilot while you're listening to your tunes or
True.
whatever, your podcast or whatever. Um, but it's also good to stay aware and, also begin to appreciate the things around you. And I remember having when I was trying to break that habit of just staying in autopilot all the time, one of the things I did was on the way to work, same drive I took every day, I started noticing the things that I could appreciate that were on the road. And I went through a neighborhood and then I got on the highway. So it's not like there was a whole lot, but I really started paying attention and I would say silly things like, as I came to the stop sign right outside my condo area, I'd say, I appreciate this stop sign because it's keeping other cars from coming and hitting me, and I can stop and look. And then I pass a fire hydrant, and I'm like, I appreciate that fire hydrant because it is close to my house, and if something happens in our condo complex, there's a fire hydrant that can help put the fire out. I was just making up
Yeah.
things as I saw them. The grass, I love the grass because it stays cool in the summer when we're hot. We can see, things like that. I was just
Yeah.
so that got
Actively
me
engaged.
it got me to engage with my surroundings on my way to work. It passed the time for me, and it also I did begin to appreciate life more because there are things that we take for granted every single day, as small as the stop sign or the stoplight or the fire hydrant or the trees and the grass. And this, I'm not, trying to get way out there and say, oh, but it's just a way of just beginning to recognize that there are other things happening around you than what's going on right there inside of your head or.
Tunnel vision versus stopping to smell the
None of it.
roses.
Exactly. That's all it is. But that was just a simple way of kind of breaking that habit to come out of that autopilot from time to time and be intentional about it.
I would wager that perhaps doing that also maybe decrease stress levels, maybe more so on the way home. But I would imagine that by being more actively engaged, it also helped you to more fully relax and just be in the moment.
Yes, absolutely. And you're right about the drive home could be more stressful, although as traffic has increased, either way was going to be stressful. But yeah, you're right. So it took my mind off of that stressor and put it into places that would benefit me better or more, and just make it. And then I'd start my day at work feeling more positive, and by the end of the day, if something happened during the day and driving home, I could process it that way to just kind of work through it before I got home because I didn't want to be taking it out on my husband or anyone else because I'd had a bad day. They didn't have anything to do with it. um, so it was just an easy way to break that, um, like you said, tunnel vision or even the ruminating of what's happening. That
Absolutely.